October just delivered a surprise that nobody saw coming. In this video, we'll break down every number that matters and what moves buyers and sellers should be making this month. But first, let's head over to our snapshot. Let's start with the headline number. The median sales price across our 42 Southwest Florida cities came in at $379,000 in October, up 5.3% to last October and up nearly 4% from September. What this tells us is that despite more inventory hitting the market, prices are holding, meaning quality homes in desirable neighborhoods are still commanding premium dollars, and sellers who price correctly are not forced into panic discounts. For buyers, this is actually good news because it signals stability. You're not buying at frothy peaks where values could cater next quarter. Days on market dropped to 59 days in October, down almost 16% from September, but up 8% year over year. Here's what that means in plain English. Homes are selling faster than they were last month, which sounds like a seller dream, but the year over year increase tells us that the spring frenzy is long gone. Buyers have negotiating room, especially if your property has been sitting for 70 or 80 days. If you're a seller and your home hasn't moved in 2 months, it's time to reassess your price or staging. Not wait for some mythical buyer who will pay for your original asking price. Inventory is a number everyone's watching, and October delivered 10.7 months of supply. That's up 10% from last year and 12% from September. Anything above 6 months is technically a buyer's market, so we're firmly in buyer-friendly territory right now. For sellers, this means you need to be aggressive with pricing, spotless with presentation, and ready to respond to offers within hours, not days. For buyers, this is the best selection we've seen in over 2 years, but don't get paralyzed by choice. The right home won't wait for you to tour 50 properties. New listings exploded in October. 6,579 new homes hit the market, up 34% year over year and up 38% from September. That surge is particularly seasonal as snowbirds list before heading south, but it's also sellers realizing that they can't wait forever for rates to drop. In cities like Fort Myers, Cape Coral, and Lehigh Acres, we're seeing a lot of move-up sellers who bought in 2020 or 2021 finally deciding to list, even if it means carrying 2 mortgages briefly. Closed sales came in at 2,431 transactions, up 1% from last October, but down 7% from September. The month-over-month dip is normal. We're seeing a slowdown as we move into fall, but the year-over-year uptick tells us buyers are still active and lenders are closing deals. The median sold price per square foot dropped slightly to $244, down 4% from last year, but up nearly 4% from September. That year-over-year decline reflects more entry-level inventory. The high-end waterfront market in the Cape Coral is still seeing 300 plus per square foot, so don't let the median fool you. One more critical number. Sellers are receiving 94.2% of their list price on average. That sounds slightly from last year, and it's a clear sign that overpricing kills deals. If you list at $450 and the comps say $420, you're not getting $450. You're getting $410 after 2 price cuts and 60 days on market time. Price it right the first time and you'll net more money faster. Rates are the wild card right now. As of October 29th, a conventional 30-year fixed mortgage rate for a single-family home under the comforting loan of $802,650 or less is sitting at 6% with an APR of 6.056%. If you're buying a second home, you're looking at 6.625%, and FHA loans are running about 5.875% with a higher APR due to mortgage insurance. Here's the math that matters. On a $300,000 mortgage, the difference between a 5% rate and a 6% rate works out to about $188 per month, which is roughly $2,258 per year. Over a 30-year loan, that adds up to about $67,700 in extra payments. So if you want to wait around for rates to fall back to 4.5%, you might be waiting for years, and in the meantime, you'll be paying rent and missing out on any home price appreciation. For sellers, here's the lock-in effect. A lot of homeowners who bought or refinanced in 2020 and 2021 have rates in the 2s and 3s, and understandably hesitate to move and take on a 6% mortgage. But life doesn't stop because of rates. Job changes, growing families, downsizing retirees, people still need to move. If you're one of them, consider offering a rate buydown or seller concessions to offset the buyer's higher payment. A 2% buydown might cost you $10,000, but it can make your home the easiest yes in a crowded market. Let's zoom in on Fort Myers, one of the most active and affordable markets in Southwest Florida. In October, the most recent hyperlocal data we have, the median sales price in Fort Myers was $350,000, up 4.5% from September, but still solid for a market that offers single-family homes with yards and access to great schools. We saw 391 closed sales that month, and active inventory was around 3,710 homes, with a median sales time on market of just 47 days. Buyers love Fort Myers because you get space, new construction options, and you're 20 minutes from beaches without the waterfront price tag. If you want a custom breakdown of your zip code, drop it in the comments and I'll pull comps for you. Three patterns are emerging this fall, and each one comes with a move you should make. First, seasonal inventory is spiking, but quality matters more than ever. We're seeing a lot of fixer-upper and outdated layouts sit, while move-in-ready homes sell in under 30 days. Buyers, get pre-approved now and be ready to move fast on the right property. Ask your agent to set up auto alerts for new listings, so you're in the door within 24 hours. Sellers, invest in a pre-listing inspection and handle the roof, AC, and electrical issues before you list. Buyers are skittish about surprise repair costs, and one bad inspection could kill your deal. Second, price compression is real. The gap between entry-level and mid-tier homes is shrinking, which means move-up buyers have more negotiating power. If you're selling a $400,000 home, you're competing with new builds offering incentives and resales priced aggressively. Your edge is location and established neighborhoods, so highlight walkability, mature landscaping, and community amenities in your listing. Buyers, this is your moment to negotiate seller-paid closing costs or a home warranty. Sellers need you more than you need any single home. Third, inventory flow is uneven. Waterfront and golf course properties in Cape Coral are still seeing multiple offers, while inland areas east of I-75 are softening. The takeaway for buyers is to expand your search radius by 5 miles. You might find the same floor plan for $30,000 less in Lehigh Acres or North Fort Myers. Sellers in slower pockets, stage for virtual tours, and invest in professional drone photography. 43% of buyers start their search online, and first impressions happen on a phone screen, not a driveway. Let's recap the three numbers that matter most this month. October's median price held at $379,000, proving the market is stable despite rising inventory. Days on market dropped to 59, meaning the right homes are still moving fast. And we got 10.7 months of supply, giving buyers the best selection in years, or forcing sellers to compete on price and presentation. Comment your zip code below, and I'll send you a free comparable market analysis for your area, and hit subscribe to catch every monthly Southwest Florida update. I drop them on the first week of each month, so you're never behind on the market. See you next month, where I'll bring the numbers and you bring the questions.